Hello everybody, it's me, Danny. Month of December. I'm going to do something a little different. I am going to do a general reading for December, and then I'm going to break it down into the 4 elements. Let's just see what we get. And if something resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, I'll give you your money back. How about that? You get a guarantee with me. Not any other tarot readers give you a guarantee. I guarantee you, I will give you your money back if this doesn't resonate with you. Okay. Who's going to be the one that says, I want my money back? That's what I want to know. Bob. Okay. Let me get focused. December. What's going on in December? I'm using my Enchanted Map Oracle deck. What's going on in December? Can you tell us for December? What to embrace, what to release in December? What can you tell us? All right. Oh, Ghost Lands. Woo! Look at that. All right. So, first 2 cards. Ghostlands and Encouragement. What this is telling me is, and all of these cards, except for one, are upright. I'll drop it down so you can see, because I think it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Uh-oh. Dropping things all over the place. Come on, Danny, get focused. Here we go. Ghostlands and Encouragement. So this first week, boy, it's true for me, I feel like time is just frozen. When are we going to move past this time that we're in? When are we going to get out of this place? And we need to release that energy of feeling trapped and find some encouragement somewhere. And it can be anywhere that we find this. Let's clarify that a little bit. I'll clarify it with my White Sage deck. Where do we find this encouragement? You know, we find it within our loved ones. We find it being outside. We find it in this community, in this tarot community. And I just heard we find it within ourselves. You know, it reminds me of the thing, you know, if you can't love yourself, you can't love anybody. So you got to start off with yourself. So what is this encouragement? Talk to me about this encouragement. Give us some more thoughts on this encouragement. As we're stuck in pandemic mode, right? So it's... So we have the 2 of Swords reversed and the 7 of Pentacles upright. When I look at this, I feel the tension. I feel the being tied up. And I feel the dark energy at the base. Okay, so it's you know, 2 of Swords is a blind decision that we have to make. But feel that decision that we have to make. Feel the healing in it, the healing of green. We have 7 of Pentacles, which reminds us to be aware of what we do have. Take stock, take review, look around. We're breathing in and out. Awesome. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. It's so interesting with this deck, and thank you, Anne, that this is what I collect. And that's what it says. It's a little sand dollar. And inside the sand dollar are little doves, white doves, when you break them open. And so this passion of the Five of Pentacles, the loss, will create a new passion. We have to kind of let it go to get the new passion in. So hang in there. And that's just today. That's just this week. So week number 2. Ooh, look at, we're moving out of Ghostland. Right? There is movement to feeling wide open. So next week, expect some uplifting feelings that we're going to get. The ride's still going to be a little bumpy. Do you see that? It's like we're sitting on an ostrich. Or is it an emu? An ostrich. Have you ever seen them run? You can ride them, and they bounce your head around when they start running. So as long as they're walking, we're good. But as soon as they start running, it could be a little bouncy. And this tells me, to just stay in that higher power energy too. Make sure you take time to be alone and touch base with the wide openness of spirit. Third week, home, phone home. Haven't we been home enough? Can't we go outside, wide open? And we have the magic prayer. Third week. So there's going to be some, maybe some more restrictions on travel, what we can do, staying home more. Week 3, and in week 4, going into the new year, woohoo! We have strength upside down. This woman is balancing and holding onto the world, the globe. And it's a little off kilter because it's upside down, right? So we may feel off balance a little bit. We may feel going back to home and ghostlands. We may go back to that energy a little bit. Like, oh my God, this is a one-ring circle, just way up on top of this plateau here in the middle of the ocean. It's crazy. But if you look at these cards here for December, find your encouragement. Don't forget to meditate, magic prayer. You may feel like it's all alone. You may feel like you don't have the right strength. But you are home. You're comfortable there as long as you maintain this spiritual magic prayer moment. Find your encouragement wherever you can. So we're not out of this wacky energy, but it's certainly not like horrible. It's still, yeah, we got to deal with restrictions and home and maintaining our balance and our composure in all this time. So, and we do that through look-alike meditation. All right, let's dig into some different signs. So the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius. Aries is the first sign, so we're going to go with that first. So if you are one of those three, this is for you. Moral, intuitive and assertive, active manifestation, forceful, self-confident, ready for the next moment. Well, kind of dark. There we go. Down ladder. I'm going to be using the wild unknown for you all. That fell out. Two of Swords. Reversed. So there's going to be some kind of an emotional decision that is going to need to be made. It's like, what? Where? I don't know. Let's just pull and see. Make sure these are... Okay. All right. So, for the month of December, here we go. You have the Four of Wands in the center being crossed by the Three of Wands. I'm getting this sense with this Four of Wands that you want to take off. You want to fly. You want that celebration moment. In the Three of Wands, your plans are being all restricted. So how you want to take off is being a little restricted with these Three of Wands. You're creating this. You're looking at things. You're wanting to move forward. You've got the Five of Swords at the base of the reading, which gives you, well, this is like the winning at any cost card, but it's also, in this deck, it's dissecting things. And maybe you're dissecting things too much on your plan to take off. You feel with the Nine of Sticks, you feel the restriction that's in the past as it moves forward to your decision to a lighter energy, a different way of looking at things, right? Movement going forward. Still not moving. You're still in that decisive 2 energy. And at the top of the reading, you have the Three of Cups. And this is working together. Who are you working with? You may want to look at that, who you're working with to achieve this taking flight. And you'll come up with a plan. And it may be even overseas, you know, big plans. You've got the Eight of Swords, though. Internally, you're going, oh, I can't go anywhere. There's too many restrictions. external influences are the Ace of Cups, bringing you a new emotional start, a new way of looking at things. Hopes and fears are that you're not going to feel this Five of Cups loss. In the final outcome, you have the Nine of Cups. That's the wish card. What are you wishing for? What's your intention set? And then you have the Two of Cups. So it goes back to this here is feeling all restrictive, and this part of the reading is just restrictive and cut up, and it's not going to happen. I really want it to happen, but it's not going to happen. But if you work with somebody to create a plan, you're going to come up with the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups. An emotional fulfillment. But you've got some struggles here that you've got to get through, and it's mental struggles. But look at these cards you got. The Ace, Two, Three of Cups. Look at all this warm, loving energy you have up top. Well, this one was down here, but it moved up here. All right? So get ready for, again, it's a little bit of a roller coaster, but you know it's going to be good. You know it's going to be good. All right, let's move on. Okay, here we are with the Taurus. The Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Physical, practical, matter of fact. I am using my fountain deck for you all. The builder, the craftsman, produces tangible and useful results. All right, so month of December. Talk to me about the month of December for the Earth signs. Month of December for the Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Practical, matter of fact, builder. Talk to me about the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth signs energy for December. I'm just looking to make sure these are upside down and right side up. So, the Sun reversed, being crossed by Seven of Swords, King of Swords, Six of Cups reversed, Chariot reversed, Knight of Cups, Four Coins, Page of Wands. All right, as I'm looking at this, I'm getting the feeling that these Earth signs are their own worst enemy, in that they want this King of Swords energy, they want this movement energy, and they feel like something's being taken from them. And so they can't see the new passion, the new fire energy that comes their way, or the celebration that they are moving forward. They think that there's loss and cold. Because they're so practical. The Earth signs are so practical. They want to see this King of Swords energy. Just get out there and do it. Do it. And that's being hampered by maybe the political climate of the USA, where things keep coming and getting stalled and this and so that's kind of where I'm going with this, but I don't want to stay in this energy because I don't think it's helpful. So let's just see. Where is my enchanted map deck? There it is. Okay. Let's see how we move out of this. How do we move forward into success, into new passionate ideas? So talk to me. How do the earth signs move past this stuckness, this feeling stuck? And get back onto their productivity, their being productive, their feeling productive. Slow and steady. And it was reversed. So you want things maybe a little too fast. Details, details. Are you focusing too much on the details? And stuck in the mud. Oh my gosh. So, I think for this month, I think you need to give yourselves a break a little bit. Right? You want to go fast, but it's slow and steady. Look into the details of a plan. What plan do you have that will turn this sun around, that will move you forward? At the base of this reading is the King of Swords, pointing up, pointing towards a future. You have this Page of Wands. The external factors affecting this is this energy here, but you are hanging on to the past with this Six of Cups in reverse. And it's not a good thing to hang on to. This Four of Coins just is hanging on. You're reviewing things, but you're not looking at it as a positive. You're looking at all the loss. So know that you're going to be doing this. Take a look at the details, but don't get stuck in the details. Come up with a plan that you can actually implement, that you can get going after this restriction gets lifted. Alrighty, air signs. So intellectual, thoughtful, devoted to abstract and theoretical points of view. That leads me to the wild unknown. Ideas rather than concrete objects. Movement and exchange. Breathing. Let me make sure I'm at the right deck. Okay, I think I am, so I'm just going to keep it. Wild unknown. This is my rising sign. So let's see what we get. The sun. Crossed by the Hierophant, a higher source. For me, I pay too much attention to government activities, or I really don't think I should. I should for YouTube, for this channel, for this political channel, but does it really help me in keeping my son alive? I don't know. But this is also a higher energy, a higher calling, not just the government, but a higher calling than the government too. But this lightning bolt that I see, either something's coming big and it's got the key to that sun. We have the shadow energy below this, the moon energy, Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, Seven of Cups, Strength, Lovers, Justice, and the Hanged Man with Judgment. Yikes! The air sign. Whoa! How many majors do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm out of fingers. 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. Wow. Is that right? We have 2 minor arcana in the past and in the potential near future. 5 of Pentacles loss in the past. 7 of Cups, a little confusion in the near future. But we have the Sun being crossed by the Hierophant. At the base of the reading is some shadow information, maybe being a little afraid to tap into what the key to happiness is. And we're hiding in our shells, even though we can see the light. We can see, I don't know if you guys can see this, we can see the illumination. We know the path. We feel the path. But we're afraid. We're stuck in there. And then we go shiny object, shiny object. Look, I can go do this instead of opening the door with that key. Internally, we do have the Strength. We need to make sure we pay attention to that. Externally, the Lovers. Knowing that we are in partnership with this card. Hopes and fears, justice. Hopes and fears, justice. Why would hopes and fears? I hope that justice comes. Well, yes, I do. I'm afraid that justice will come. Not quite sure what that means. If it's the government, I get it. But is it something that I don't want to think about? That I want to stick my head in the turtle shell and not look at what this justice card may mean? And the outcome is the Hanged Man and Judgment. Justice, Judgment. So with this Hanged Man just being in suspension, things aren't happening because we Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are just waiting. We're in our protective shell. We're a hanged man. Aquarius isn't going to happen this month. It's happening next month, the start of it, I think. So we're in suspension. But this card also tells us to look at things in a different light, through a different lens. That's a red lens. Let me just, I'm going to pull up some clarifiers on this justice. I don't know if I'll get anything. And that's not the way to start a clarification. Talk to me about this justice card. What does that mean? Talk to me about this justice card. Give me some more information on this justice card, please. Ten of Swords. The Emperor reversed, and the Seven of Wands. I'm not really clear on this, what this justice means. I go back to the Hierophant and the Emperor in the Ten of Swords, feeling stabbed into the back because of the government, where we are with that, paying too much, and kind of defending myself on it. But how does that relate to all of us air signs? Because I'm saying me because that's my sign. I don't know, is that what you all are feeling too with that? And if it is, then we just need to let judgment happen. Because there's nothing we're doing down here. It's just happening. All right. Did I finish? Am I good? God, boy, this is a big month for us, though. Because of all these major arcanas, this is like we're moving in a completely life-fulfilling change. And it's all about this sun. And I think it's about the spirituality of the crow and us finding judgment, coming out of our shells, being in partnership with a higher source. And this is water signs. And again, this is another one of my signs, so I'm going to say this is all about me. But it's not, because there's others. And I am going to use my Lo Scaribo deck. Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Aesthetic and soul, emotional, spiritual, instinctual, sympathetic, empathic. Four Swords. This is one that is letting us know that we just need to take a breather. Take a breather. Meditate a little bit. Come off the ground. See, he's rising above it. In other decks, the guy is on a coffin. He has risen above earth. The Ace of Swords covering him. He's got truth coming at him. The Nine of Cups, the Wish card. Behind him is the Queen of Pentacles. Behind us, I should say. I was talking about Four Swords. Could be a girl. She's got really long hair. Hey, wait a minute. Did I just say that? Two of Pentacles up at the top. It's an emotional choice, juggling things. And in the potential near future, carrying the load to his village. This card in other decks is the burden of it all. And there is a burden that he's carrying, but look how neatly it's packed. Look how he's going through, just traveling on the road. It doesn't look like, he's being hunched over. He's managing it all way better than in the Rider-Waite or some other decks. And the sun is on his face. There's his shadow. So yeah, there's a burden, but he's doing okay with it. Woo, Knight of Cups. This is my wild ride. This is my wild ride card. Hang on. Hang on. It's also a knight in shining armor. Somebody listening to snakes. On one of my new decks, is it the Brady Tarot or Wild? One of my new decks might be the Sage. The devil is a green snake, a green python. I went, that's not a devil, that's a green python. Green pythons are really very sweet snakes, as far as sweet snakes go. Chariot, external influences, hopes and fears. Work, oh, gotta go to work. I don't want to go to work. I'm kind of enjoying my free time, but get ready, work. And the Six of Cups, going back to a simpler time, having a bite of that apple from that snake. Uh-oh. Excuse me. And the Ace of Pentacles. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So when I'm looking at this, we have the Ace of Swords, new truths, new financial starts. It's going to take a little bit of work, and it's going to be something that we did that you may have done in the past. What did we do in the past that brought you money? You may want to start a new version of that. And how do we figure out what that is? We need to go back to this Four Swords energy, this meditation energy, rising above the fray, getting into what does the universe want us to do? At the base of it is the wish. The wish, you gotta really put it out there and be clear with your intention. Singular with your intention. And at the top of the reading is you're not singular with the intention. You're juggling a couple of things. Do you notice now I'm saying you instead of me, even though I'm a Cancer? I know how to be singular. No, I don't. Anyway, so we have to manage, and we have to juggle some things. I mean, I do like juggling a lot of things, but it looks like it needs to be more focused on the singular. And we're good at carrying the heavy load. We are really good at it. So these two cards down here, the Knight of Chalices and the Chariot. So we're moving in a direction. And I think I heard we're letting go of something. So we may be letting go of something this month. And I mentioned this, I think, in another video about writing down what is working for you, what is not working for you, and what is not working for you. You release it into the universe. You burn it. Make a sacred, set your intention. Make a sacred place so that, you just can't be smoking a cigarette and whoosh, poof. No. You gotta really set your intention, set your table, set your altar, and let it go. Make a little ceremony out of it. Make it mean something. And then watch it go away. Watch what new comes in. All right.